I feel like I owe all of my success to PMI. They took me in as with no experience and like basically molded me to be this very successful person, not only in the work field, but in my own personal life as well. I just, I feel like the person I am today, really PMI has shaped me to be. I graduated from a local high school here. I knew I wanted to go to college, but I had no idea what I wanted to go to school for. So I decided to take classes at a local community college. While I was taking classes at the local community college, my grandma was battling cancer and I was her caregiver. So it really inspired me. And I was like, maybe I want to do nursing. Like maybe I want to become a nurse. At the time I had 2 young children. So trying to arrange a schedule at the community college can be challenging. So I was taking the courses, did all my prerequisites, and I'm like, now what? It's a lottery system. I have like at least a 2-year wait to get into the program. So I started doing some online research and I found Pima Medical Institute, and I came and I toured the campus and I took tests to see if I would meet the minimum qualifications. I spoke with financial aid and I decided to sign up for the phlebotomy program, which was 3 months. So for 3 months during the evening, I did the phlebotomy program. I had already had a career. Like before I even graduated from school, I had a job. It was just such an easy transition. So I went from not working, not knowing what I was going to do, to now I went to do nursing. Now I was going to do phlebotomy. I did phlebotomy for a while, but I was like, I want to make more money. I want to advance my career. And I loved PMI. So I was like, I'm going to go look and see what programs they have. So I was trying to decide between respiratory and rad tech program. And respiratory just really stuck out. I loved the director. She was really nice and friendly. So again, I went through the same easy process. I took the tests, I did the interview, I did financial aid. It was just a very smooth process. And within 2 months, I started the respiratory program. And it took me 22 months to complete. I already had a job by the time I graduated. And then I worked as a respiratory therapist. I worked as a sleep technician in a lab, putting patients on CPAP and BiPAP. And then it also helped me get a job in the OR at a local hospital where I was an autotransfusionist, which it basically gives autologous blood back to the patient after it's been cleaned. So I did all these jobs. I ended up, my husband was sick, so we ended up moving to Phoenix. We came back because his health was declining even more to be by family. While we're in Phoenix, though, I decided to extend my career even more. I did the online Bachelor's of Science in Healthcare Administration program. It was so easy, so amazing, and I had a phenomenal director. At one point, my husband was really sick. I thought that, like, I can't do this. I need to take a break. I reached out to him, and he was like, "You're not going to take a break because you won't come back." He's like, 50% of the population has a bachelor's degree. You can do this. He's like, "We're going to drop you down to 1 class right now. You're going to tell your teachers exactly what you have going on in your home life, and they're going to be understanding." And that's exactly what happened. And I did it and I graduated. And that was like, from the very beginning, a goal, a personal goal I wanted for myself. And so I'm like, well, I've already done respiratory. I've already done, now I have a bachelor's degree. PMI is the transition is so easy. They help make it, you're successful. Like I was very successful at PMI. So I applied for the nursing program. And this was after my husband I originally applied when he was really sick and he had passed like a month before it started. So I took a break. 2 years later, I reapplied, redid all the interviews, started the program, and then I have been a nurse for a year now at one of the local hospitals. I felt very prepared upon graduation. I passed the NCLEX the first time with the minimum 75 questions. I felt like completely ready and prepared upon graduation. I've been at the hospital now for a year. I'm preceptor trained, I'm charge trained. I feel like PMI definitely set me up for success. My daughter is she just recently graduated from high school. She's currently taking prerequisite classes at the local community college. But she's going through the frustration of talking to financial aid, trying to schedule classes around her schedule, the worry of not getting into the program because they see so many students constantly. So I was like, you know what? We're going to visit PMI, and I just want you to see what it's like. So we came here, we met with the counselor, she took the entrance exams, we met with financial aid on the same day. We took a tour of the campus. It was smooth, it was exciting, it was enticing, and it was encouraging. So now she's waiting to hear for an interview with the program. But my hope for her is that she has the same warm welcome to PMI. She's able to make as like a second family with her students, with the teachers, just that feeling of success and hope and like, I can do this. And I really believe that PMI will give her that feeling and the success that she needs.